Jiang's party's level 60 assassin emerged with her staff, raised it high, and activated her group's flying band skill. The skill enveloped the sky in bright golden light. All the dragon warriors and abyss demons lost their ability to fly and began plummeting to the ground. Shocked and confused, they wondered what had just happened and why they could no longer fly. Abyss succubus Alice informed them that someone had used a flying band skill on them. As the abyss demons and dragon warriors fell, they saw hundreds of skeleton warriors advancing towards them. Jiang was too shocked to see Lin's skeleton warriors and wondered why there were so many. With such numbers and strength, they could probably decimate everything from here to the core area's center. Suddenly, Jiang remembered the two sky phenomena where the world boss had died and wondered if Lin was responsible. Meanwhile, hunters from Jiang's party were also shocked by Lin's power, realizing that he didn't need their help. Lin seemed able to handle everything on his own. On the other hand, when succubus Alice was falling due to the flying band skill, she quickly took out an abyss stone. Upon using the stone's power, her wings were freed from the flying band skill and started working again, allowing her to escape, leaving all the abyss demons and dragon warriors to perish. The assassin who had cast the flying band skill informed Lin that she possessed high-level items to offset the costs of casting such a powerful spell. Lin acknowledged this, although he was slightly annoyed since succubus Alice had already escaped from him multiple times. He decided that this time he would try to kill her if he had the chance. He first needed to focus on the battlefield. As his skeleton warriors slaughtered the abyss demons and dragon warriors, there were many corpses scattered around. Lin then used his corpse explosion skill, causing massive explosions on the ground. The corpses of the abyss demons and dragon warriors exploded, killing more demons and dragons caught in the blast. The military merit from the slain monsters began to spread across the battlefield, some of it going to Jiang and his party members who were now part of Lin's legion. Because of this, they all shared the military merit. All members of Jiang's party were shocked, especially since Jiang, originally a 9-star second lieutenant, was promoted to colonel. Jiang's respect for Lin increased even more after this, realizing that Lin could have easily defeated all the demons and dragons by himself, but had still invited them to join his legion, proving himself a worthy commander. Meanwhile, Lin used his skeleton armor skill to protect himself as he walked into the abyss fire. Seeing Lin, the dragon warriors and abyss demons grew terrified. The abyss flames could do nothing to Lin, thanks to his skeleton armor. Emerging from the abyss fire, he commanded his skeleton warriors to restrict the flying abilities of the abyss demons and dragon warriors, as the flying band skill wouldn't last much longer. On his command, all the skeleton warriors began severing the wings of the demons and dragons instead of killing them outright. Succubus Alice, counting the casualties, noted that they were almost at their target. She then took out another abyss stone and used it to open a communication portal to converse with the abyss succubus demon queen. The demon queen asked Alice if everything was ready, to which Alice confirmed that out of 228 level 50 and above demons, 160 had already died, and out of 126 dragonoids, 93 had perished. The demon queen didn't expect the dragons to join in the fun, smiled, and remarked that this was perfect, as she could now harness the power of their bloodline. The succubus demon queen used just one finger to touch the abyss fire, and immediately the flames grew stronger. With a wave, they covered the entire battlefield. The abyss flames reached Lin, who covered his face with his hand, wondering what was going on. When the flames headed towards Jiang and his party members, Jiang immediately cast his group defense skill and formed a shield to protect his party. Realizing that a top demon had taken action, Jiang struggled to maintain the shield and ordered his party to leave quickly. Concerned about their captain, they asked Jiang what he would do. He told them that he needed to maintain the skill, so they should go first. Besides, Lin needed his help. But before he could finish his sentence, suddenly Lin's skeleton armor appeared on Jiang. Jiang was surprised, and looked back to see that all his party members were also covered in skeleton armor. They were all surprised. So Mo Yun explained that this was Lin's defense skill, and with it, they didn't have to worry about getting injured by the abyss flame. Lin approached Jiang and explained that the succubus queen had taken action because she wanted to kill him. He apologized for involving everyone in this danger. Jiang and his party members were shocked to hear about the succubus demon queen, and Jiang was amazed to find that Lin's opponents had already reached the level of demon kings. Suddenly, all the abyss fire began to gather into one point, forming a fire vortex. Seeing this, Mo Yun became very scared and explained that this was bad. The succubus queen was summoning the abyss flame spirit. She revealed that this was a secret skill from the abyss. By sacrificing a large number of lives, they could summon a fire spirit from the abyss flame. The power of the spirit depended on the number of lives sacrificed and their strength. Regardless, The Abyss Fire Spirit was far stronger than territorial lord demons of the same level. Lin asked Mo Yun if she was saying that this Abyss Spirit was stronger than the Crimson Moon Demon. Mo Yun told him that it was very possible because the levels of the dragons and demons sacrificed were not low. Suddenly, the succubus demon queen's voice emerged from the abyss flames, taunting Lin Moyu, her little friend, to enjoy the hospitality she had given him. If he could still survive this, she would definitely invite him to her palace and let him try her abyss cuisines. Just as the succubus demon queen finished speaking, the abyss flames started taking shape. A terrifying abyss fire spirit with 2 giant wings on its back emerged from the flames. This level 58 monster had an average strength and constitution of 100,000, agility of 80,000, and spirit of 120,000. It possessed skills like Sea of Flames, Blazing Halo, and Lava Eruption. The spirit had fire element immunity and inflicted dark elemental damage. Curses and physical damage against it were reduced by 50%. After being summoned, the abyss fire spirit roared loudly, and just from its roar, the abyss flames became uncontrollable and began to spread everywhere. Mo Yun was scared, seeing that it created a flame barrier, and Jiang also felt very nervous. Upon seeing the abyss fire spirit's attributes, he realized it was much stronger than any bosses he had faced before. Lin told both Mo Yuan and Jiang to back off, because the abyss fire spirit was targeting him, and it would not pursue them. Suddenly, the abyss fire spirit charged at Lin. As Lin ran towards it, and the skeleton warriors tried to stop it, the abyss fire spirit pushed them away with its giant flame wings. Mo Yuan and the others started to run away, afraid that the next battle was no longer something they could intervene in. The abyss fire spirit used its blazing halo skill, intensifying the flames around its body and causing more damage. Jiang was scared, seeing the continuous fire damage, and remarked, "Fortunately, we have Commander Lin's skill. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't last long." Suddenly, the ground around the abyss fire spirit began to crack, and lava erupted from it in a massive explosion, destroying Lin's 5 skeleton warriors. But the attack didn't end there. The whole ground was now covered in lava, continuously damaging Mo Yuan and others who were trying to escape. Seeing the continuous AoE damage, Lin realized that at this rate, he would have to consistently replenish the skeleton armor. He found it really annoying, and decided to finish the battle within 1 minute. He raised his hand, which bore a primordial rune mark, and used his newly acquired skill, Enhance Troops. Using this skill for 30 seconds, the attributes of the summoner and his summons increased by 200%, and all attacks dealt increased by an additional 500%, with a cooldown time of 1 hour. A large amount of energy fell on Lin when he used that skill, and afterward, that energy spread to all the skeleton warriors he had summoned, whose attributes increased by 200%. Lin pointed at the abyss fire spirit, and ordered his skeleton warriors to destroy it within 30 seconds. The skeleton warriors charged at the abyss fire spirit, which was multiple times larger than them, striking so fast that even the manhwa creator team couldn't draw them. The skeleton warriors struck and left a huge cut on the abyss fire spirit's chest. The abyss fire spirit screamed but managed to stand still. When it looked ahead, it saw hundreds of skeleton warriors ready to strike at it, one after another. The skeleton warriors continuously attacked the abyss fire spirit. After using the rune skill, the damage from the skeletons had greatly increased. For the first time, the abyss fire spirit felt fear and immediately turned around to try to escape, but it was up against Lin, who didn't let his enemies escape, except for abyss succubus Alice, for obvious reasons. Lin used his slow curse spell and bound the abyss fire spirit, telling it not to even think of escaping. Right after the abyss fire spirit was bound by the slow curse chains, a huge ice and thunder spell fell on it. It was Lin's skeleton mages who cast those spells. That spell was so powerful that it destroyed the whole ground, and from the shockwave of that attack, even the skeleton warriors were blown away. A system notification informed Lin that he had killed the abyss fire spirit, earning him 2.3 million experience points and a fire gem. Even Lin was surprised to see the power of the primordial rune skills. After using it, his skeletons actually killed the abyss fire spirit in one wave of attacks. Jiang and his party members were too shocked to see it, as it was an abyss fire spirit summoned by sacrificing the corpses of hundreds of demons and dragons, and it got killed in an instant by Lin. It was one shot. When abyss succubus Alice saw it, she was very shocked. She thought she knew everything about Lin, but she didn't expect the primordial rune skill to be so powerful once integrated. Looking at Lin, she said in fear, "The great earth centipede couldn't kill him, the crimson moon demon couldn't kill him, and even the abyss fire spirit was killed in an instant by him. He's a monster." But before succubus Alice could try to escape again, something sped past her, scaring her immensely. When she looked up, she saw Mo Yuan on her divine horse. Mo Yuan eyed Succubus Alice and thought, is this the demon who wants to kill Lin Moyu over and over again? I can't let her escape. Seeing Mo Yuan, Succubus Alice became even more scared, because she remembered that Mo Yuan had the flying band skill. Knowing that she must not fall, otherwise Lin would not let her off, she tried to run in a different direction. However, Mo Yuan blocked her path. Left with no choice, Abyss Succubus Alice took out a random teleportation stone and crushed it. Suddenly, a huge purple portal appeared in front of her. Surprised for a second, Mo Yuan watched as Succubus Alice took the chance to escape through the portal. Seeing her escape, Mo Yuan was very angry, but it was already too late. Succubus Alice had already gone. On the ground, after the Abyss Fire Spirit died, the Abyss Fire also began to disappear slowly. Mo Yuan came to Lin, and, with disappointment, told him that Succubus Alice had escaped again. Lin reassured her, saying they would get another chance to defeat her. Looking back, Lin saw many people coming towards them, all headed to the God's chosen secret realm. Seeing that many had noticed the commotion and rushed over, Lin asked Jiang to handle these people. After that, both Lin and Mo Yuan left for the God's chosen secret realm. Jiang and his teammates were amazed by Lin. One member of Jiang's party came up to him and said, I feel like I'm witnessing the emergence of a divine-level powerhouse. Jiang agreed with him, and just as Lin had instructed, ordered his party members to stop those trying to enter the God's chosen secret realm. He told his party not to let them interfere with Commander Lin's entry into the realm. Meanwhile, after some walking, Lin and Mo Yuan came across an entrance hidden by trees and rocks. Amazed to see it, Mo Yuan realized this was the entrance to the God's chosen secret realm. Lin suggested, let's go in. And like that, both Lin and Mo Yuan entered the God's chosen secret realm together.